finally got myself a duck call. So which one did I end up going with? Pacific Calls. So I went with Pacific Calls, and the only real reason I did that was because I have been looking up stuff about duck calls for a very long time, as you all can imagine, with me getting into the hobby. And what I found was they have a lot of quality calls. They have a lot of good videos on the differences of the calls that they have. And at the end of the day, what I really wanted to make sure of is that I had a duck call. It didn't have to be a single reed. I wanted a duck call that was going to be something that I felt comfortable using in the field. My first time out there actually trying to get ducks to come my way. The Ivory Deuces. So it's Deuces, which is a double reed call from Pacific Calls. Lots of videos on TikTok for you to check out if you're curious about what they sound like from someone who knows how to use it quite well. But this is what I selected to go on my first duck hunt later this week. Main factor, like I said, I wanted to be comfortable when I went out there knowing that when I blow into this, I'm not going to hit any hiccups or squeaks like I had on my learning journey. I know I learned on a single reed, but I think this double reed is going to serve me well. And trust me, Christmas is around the corner. I'll be getting a single reed too. So for my first time out, this is what I went with. Before I go out again, you'll see a single reed on my lanyard too. All right, so this is a brand new call to me. Never blown in it once in my life. I just brought it out of the package. Let's see what it sounds like on the first blow. All right, volume's good. Tone is different than what I'm used to for my RM Calls 410 that I learned on. All right, so that bouncing hand took me a little more pressure than I thought it might. And it didn't sound perfect, but I think it sounded good. This is my first time blowing into a nice double reed. Remember, the only double reed that I had was a DR85, which served me very well and will still have its own place on my lanyard. But the Pacific Calls Deuces, so far so good. I'm gonna practice my butt off before my first hunt upcoming in the next couple of days. And of course, I'll bring you all along for the ride. So thank you for all the input that you had in the comments and all the direct messages you sent me making that recommendation. I appreciate all the input. Stay tuned for when I post that video of my first hunt.